Today, we're gonna go over iKamper's most rugged rooftop tent model. I'm also gonna go over an add-on that no one in this country has yet, and I'm gonna give you a sneak peek on that as well. I also have a very exciting announcement I'd like to share with you guys about this channel. All right, so stay tuned. Hey everyone, welcome back. My name is Edward Shin and this is the BigTentOutdoors channel. So before we go into the rooftop tent, I do have a quick announcement to make. So for those of you who may know, BigTentOutdoors is a company that is an exclusive distributor for Claymore and Lumina out here in the US and in Canada. They are also the exclusive Canadian distributor for iKamper starting in the year 2020. Now, a little while back, I did review some of their lighting equipment, which is their on-body lighting, which is the headlamps, the cap on, as well as the area lighting. So as you know, if you've seen those videos, you know that I raved about their products because the stuff that they're importing is made in Korea, very high quality, and including using Samsung components for the LED and the lights. Now, as a result of that, I was very impressed with the company as well as the brand. So we did communicate back and forth, and ultimately we decided to partner up, which means I will be joining their team for their products, which is the Claymore, the Lumina, which I will talk about in a future video, as well as, of course, the iKamper. Also, because BigTentOutdoors is an exclusive iKamper distributor for Canada, Katie and I had to actually go up towards Canada to meet with Kevin, who is actually the CEO of BigTentOutdoors. He was freaking awesome enough to just actually load it up onto his car and meet us so that we don't have to, you know, do all that setup and everything like that. Freaking helped us move it to my truck, which was freaking awesome. And if you are a resident of Canada and are interested in jumping on board the iKamper train, they will be your exclusive distributor for that rooftop tent. So you may be wondering what kind of partnership this is. This partnership allows me to work with their marketing team as well as utilize their products in my overlanding and camping adventures. So as another condition of this partnership, they did throw in this rooftop tent for me to use. And also, the reason why I'm out here is because I'm gonna meet up with my friend Joshua Stills. I'll link his website down below. We're going to do some shoots. So let me introduce you to Josh. All right, everyone. So this is Joshua Stills. He is our featured photographer for this announcement video and this quick walk around. You will also see the thumbnail for this video be his work. So I'm gonna put his Instagram, his social media, and his website down in the description below. Definitely check it out. It's freaking amazing and beautiful pictures out there. And I think you also sell print too, right?
Of course.
Yeah, he sells print too as well, so he's at that pro level. That's why I asked him to join me, and he's doing me a favor here. So yeah, definitely check him out. You'll see some cool shots throughout. I have him posted. He'll probably post them on his Instagram, and I'll post some on mine. Stay tuned for that and look out. Is there anything else you want to share about what you do?
I'm excited. Let's do this.
Let's do this. All right, so we'll catch you guys in a sec. So here's why this is the most rugged iKamper model on their line. So just to start off, we got this hard shell. As you can see, I have 3 different colors. One is black, one is white, and they have this. It's an add-on, and for this add-on you get this, it's like a truck bed liner type of spray on, and the material definitely feels rugged. So attached to the shell you see the gray rainfly. This rainfly is definitely very heavy duty, and then underneath it is the poly cotton canvas. Now this tent comes with 2 side windows, and they have 3 layers for each side, and they are all zipped. So you got the outer layer here, which is this nylon fabric. So if you're in a very stormy environment, I would definitely recommend having this closed. And you can roll it up, and then you'll have the mesh layer next. And of course that can be zipped down. And then underneath that is a plastic screen, which you can roll down from the inside, which I'll show you in a little bit. I definitely do love all these flaps here. And all these flaps, it just creates such a good closure. And that was my concern on some of the other tents, is that they have openings, but this one, it's really hard to find any openings. Now this does have a telescoping ladder, and I like the fact that it's adjustable, because sometimes when you go to certain environments, the ground can be more level, or it can be higher or lower than where you're parked, where your tires make contact with the ground. So this is perfect. Now as you've seen, the design of this tent is like a heart shell, but it does have this extra side that folds out, give you that extra space inside. Now from left to the right is 7 feet, and then I'll put the dimensions from the back to front up on your screen. Now underneath you have these rail systems on both sides of the tent. Now what that allows you to do is this allows you to put in certain gear storage caddies and things like that on each side, as well as what I did was I hang a light off of one of these loops. So on this side I have the gear caddy here. Altogether there's Velcro, and then the cool thing about this is also it has clips underneath, so that you can roll this up and clip it together. That's a little twisted, I gotta fix that, but you can keep it closed like that if you want. And then the other side, what I did was, this is actually a shoe caddy. You can just keep your shoe down here in the shoe caddy and not bring it up into the tent. And it does have zippers, so you can zip that up as well. And it also has clips at the bottom, so you can roll it up and fold it and clip it on top, just like the other one over there. So as you can see, the rod goes in here, fixes right there. And what I love about these is you can see the quality of construction right there, where this is very thick material, and that grommet, you can tell from based on the stitching and everything, is in place very well. As we get inside, as you saw in the video earlier, I was in the snowstorm, basically a blizzard, so it's still wet inside, so I'm airing it out a little bit as well. So right as you step up on the ladder, you are greeted with this awesome world map. And that's actually an insulating level, an insulating sheet that is on the other side of that, of course, the hard top. Then you got the skylight over there, so that opens up to a window that's on the rainfly. And then you got your window over there, you got your window over here. And then as you can see, when it's folded up, it's like this. There's no mattress here, so you pull that mattress from that side over to create this king size area. And the cool thing is it comes with some instructions, as well as the seam sealer from iKamper. And it tells you about fabric care over here in this instructional. And it also comes with these 2 poles. Now these 2 poles are meant to go right over there underneath that strut. So just in case if it's really high winds and you're afraid that, or you feel like it might close on you, you just put one of these each along that line over there, and it holds that top strut, the black bar, in place, so it prevents it from coming down with these bars. Now as you can see, there's, as I mentioned earlier, the window has 3 layers. You have the outside cover, and then you have the mesh, and then closest to us is a plastic see-through window, which you can roll down for ventilation. All right, now as I mentioned earlier, there is an add-on that I was given to use with this model, because I like to go 4-season camping, that is currently, from what I understand, no one else in America has at this point in time. So let me introduce you to something really cool inside this bag. There it is. So if you're wondering what this is actually an insulator that you put around all over the inside of this tent. If you go on the website, they do have an insulating layer, but that is only one additional layer. This is supposed to be a thicker layer of insulation that protects you from the cold even better. It is not on their website yet, but from what I understand, it may be sooner or later, hopefully sooner, as more details come out in regards to this, I will definitely keep you guys posted. And of course, you will see that on my channel. I will set it up when we go winter camping. For right now, because I am drying out the inside of this tent from the earlier blizzard. But if you are very interested, stick around. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe, because I will have this show on a future adventure, or actually multiple future adventures. Also, the inside is definitely very spacious. Katie, Bernie, and I have one night already. I would say because it is 7 foot long on this way, it feels very roomy. It is a little sloped on that side, so you know, we can put our backs towards that and it's just fine. I'm kind of curious to see how that might sound in the rain, so keep an eye out for that. You guys know I really enjoy using the Claymore lights for area lighting as well as the headlamp. But for overlanding, we have the Ultra 2 and the 3-face that we hang up underneath where the gear caddy is. There's an extra clip right there. Another cool thing is with this tent is these tents have locks. So this tent has locks in 2 separate places. One is on the hard shell itself. When you close it, it has very strong steel cabling that uses it to clamp the tent shut in place, and then you have a key that you lock that down in. And also underneath the tent on the railing, you have an option to get a key lock so that they cannot unscrew the bolt that holds the mounts together for this rooftop tent. But aside from that, that's the iKamper Skycamp 2.0 in the Rocky Black. Currently, iKamper's most rugged rooftop tent model, and the sneak peek at the insulation material inside that has not been released yet to the US that I will show you on our next camping trip. As always, I thank you guys for joining us. Be safe, take care, and thanks for watching.